What is going on, guys? I think this is let's see. I'm not actually sure, but I think it's day 5 of me trading this Eval. So currently in some platinum longs. So we're gonna see how this plays out. This is a short-term play, and it doesn't quite look good right now, but we're just gonna kind of wait it out and see.
痛っ。
Alright guys, I am back. Had to walk my YND. He still got the cone on his head. So target smashed. Absolutely great. Absolutely thankful. Alhamdulillah for that. So if I were to, I hope you guys can hear me over this music. Maybe I can turn it down a little bit more, because I like to hear it in the background. But anyway, so today was a bit of a, what's the word I'm looking for? Let me see. I want to be right when I say this. Well, I can't even say that word because it's not what it is. But anyways, guys, I made a mistake earlier on this trade idea. So this was a short-term idea. I wanted to initially, well, my first idea was getting in from this leg here, which was that last impulse before this minor break, and I set my limit being here, and I anticipated price at least coming back into this area down in here where these gaps are in the market. So this, let me label this out and get this to be a darker color. Old t-shirt. Black one? Or you need a white? Yes. Hey, you need some help? Okay. Hold on, guys. I gotta help my madre with putting this little diaper shit on my dog. So I'll be right back for the explanation of this whole trade idea. So be right back. Alright, you guys, I'm back, and yeah, so without further ado, pick up where I left off. I was talking about my entry earlier. As you can see, I entered here earlier, which was a mistake, which is a common mistake of mine, which is entering the market a bit premature. And yeah, that is something that I find myself doing quite often, which I need to kind of take a rather slower approach, but a lot of times I can kind of jump the gun, and that's been a reoccurring theme for quite some time. So entered here with 2 contracts and wanted to take price to the area that it is at now, but the whole reasoning behind why I took this area was because I was kind of lost in price. I wasn't paying close attention to this leg in here, which was 1 bearish candle, 2 bearish candles within this leg. So firstly, right there, this is only a 2 candle pullback, and I was counting this as a break in structure. So there was my whole first mistake. This wasn't a break of structure. This was just another, perhaps a minor break or just more movement on price to the upside. But nevertheless, I shouldn't have counted that as a break of structure. And then as price stopped me out, I'm thinking, I was pretty confident in this position, but I wasn't realizing that the actual structural low on the 2-minute time frame was actually here and here. So this was the last structural break within this leg here. So with that being said, I understand that, okay, we had this minor break, so this is inducing traders, being me, inducing traders to get into the market prematurely from either the point that I got in from, or perhaps even lower where my stop was coming from the first time. So and yeah, so my stop was covering the second low, but still that was the area that was likely to get induced, which is exactly what happened, because I got stopped out here around this low with the my stop loss of 2 cons. So my initial entry, I was feeling pretty confident in it just because we had short grounds to cover as far as reaching this target. But um, yeah, price stopping me out, risking 2 contracts was a bit more aggressive on the risk this time rather, because yeah, it just happened to happen that way. Because usually I want to risk on this eval either 1 to 2 cons per trade idea. Definitely won't go. I mean, the max is 3, but I'm definitely not going to go to 3 because 1 to 2 is all you really need. Because in this initial position, 2 contracts on platinum on my first initial entry was about I think it was about 410 with 2 contracts, reaching $410, and that kind of hurt because my first yesterday I took a loss, and 2 losses actually on the day yesterday. So it's like, bam, damn. So after I took this first entry, that put me back into drawdown, not deep into drawdown, but probably about $186 in drawdown after on the total eval in its entirety after taking the first idea. So a bit blind on the whole trade. There was resting liquidity still after the initial break, so all I had to do was be more vigilant and kind of be more patient on price and wait for price to run these lows. As you can see what happened, we did come in here and run this liquidity in here and then start to fire to the upside. So this is where I decided to take my second entry of the day and got in kind of on the, well, not kind of on the break, but the break of this zone here. So I went ahead and set my limit, and as price breaking past this high, set a buy stop, and we kind of gapped up a little bit. So my entry wasn't exactly on the break of that candle because spread and whatnot, very small spread and whatnot, but we did gap up, and then we did end up smashing my break even point. So once price ran this high with a body closure, this is when I rolled my stop to break even, and then we ended up running aggressively to Asia high or Asia buy side. So nevertheless, that was a pretty good trade idea, but like I said in the first my first entry was pretty shit, bro, and I really need to stop moving so fast at times, because that generally happens when I get to the charts and I'll see something setting up and I'll just get in right away without really, I would say, digesting the full storyline. And that's shit, excuse me, and that is something that I do need to work on. So that first loss kind of hurt because it would have been nice. I was still in profit on the eval once before I started the trading day, so it's like, well, damn, went into drawdown, now back into profit. But due to the choices, you're keep it a steady pace, but I want to keep a nice pace going, and that kind of shook me up. But anyway, we're still climbing higher. I do see platinum hitting higher prices because we still have yet to mitigate a blind candle on the 4-hour time frame. But zooming out, we're still inside of this kind of area that I consider to be really a smart money trap, because like I said, structure is kind of way out here. So we have the structural high and structural low, and we have yet to even come into discounted pricing on the 15-minute time frame. So all of this is premium pricing up in this area. So we've yet to kind of rebalance this price range, is what I'm trying to say. And yeah, I'm looking to take price. Well, I want to see price come up into this area, and then I want to see some distribution to the downside in the later coming month of September. So yeah, I do see price coming to take out previous day's high and eventually withdraw liquidity on the 15-minute and into this area. And then, well, I want to see the story unfold for lower prices. But yeah, guys, that was the whole kind of trade idea for today. Yeah, man, keeping it moving and grooving. Um, like I said, that first trade idea was not the best because of premature AC, man. Don't jump the gun, AC. Just be patient. Just be patient, and everything will unfold in due time. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I think I'm really only going to trade platinum because yes, I get setups on. Let's go to the 15 and see what price is doing on. Yeah, so pretty much nothing on EU today. But I mean, it's not even 9:30, so we're even ahead of the opening bell. So for EU anyway, since we're here, I do want to see. I took a loss on EU yesterday up in this area here. As you can see, boom, got smashed out. And yeah, the rest was kind of history. So we've swept this internal low, and I want to see price distribute higher into area 1 or area 2 before I start to see some shorts out of this area, or price start to drop from these sorts of areas. So that's all I really got for this kind of trade idea for EU, but I'm going to see what price does as we come up into these areas today. So yeah, the day is still young, still got a lot to do today. Still trying to hit up the park today, Sweetwater, I'm a Canasta. And also, you boys need to get on this ship train, man. I need to make some more shekels, so gotta put on my slave ship uniform, man, and get back to it. So definitely trying to put the pedal to the metal on that, man, so I can start to make some more shekels as far as slave ship goes. But anyways, guys, that's all we got for this video. Trade session, trade recap sort of thing. Yeah, until then, stay tuned for the next one, guys. So maybe I'll keep rising, and peace for now.